Okay, welcome back. It's Saturday. Show you what I did Thursday. I got the final rust piece patched in, so all the rust is done. I'm fitting the new piece in here. You can see by my marks, or the metal, this piece is a little bigger on there, especially on this end. Plus, let's see, this section here is a little shorter than that section, so it's putting that in a bind. This gap is okay up to in here. It starts getting wide, but here it's overlapped all the way around, and as you can see, a little different bend here, so the whole thing's got to get shifted that way a little bit. Trim the bottom, and then get this taken care of here, the dimension and stuff. Stay up there. Okay. And then we'll see how, if I need to bend more in here on this. It feels like I do. And a little bit more up through here. I do need a little more bend here, but this piece has got a ridge going here. You can see it actually. So it goes around. This has got a high spot, low spot, high spot. So that's what I'm working on today. I'm not going to do a whole lot of recording today because my battery's not staying charged on my phone very well. And most of this stuff is stuff to do off camera anyways. So my first order of business is get the bottom trimmed to where it needs to be. And then get this curve to match nice like that one. And go from there. After this piece is in, welded in and stuff, then I'll flip it over. I'll finish stripping this last half of the undercoating, and then I'll finish grinding all my welds where I welded the hole shut and stuff, and then I'll work on cleaning all the paint off of this side and the other side so I can do body work. Yeah, it's coming together pretty good. I'm happy with it. I still don't know why they put this in here. I may cut that out and just put a nice flat piece in so it'll be nice and flat like this one is all the way across. I don't know. Anyways, I'll bring you back eventually as I get more set up and ready to go. Alright. Okay, what a job that was. It's all welded in. Did end up with a couple little warps. The biggest one is right there. Of course, it didn't help that this was stretched out, even though I shrunk it. So I'll take care of that. This one popped back in like it should have, which was nice. A little bit of a warp here. I still need to work that piece. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, now the task of grinding it all down. Yeah, that was a lot of work. I have to mark this, cut it off, and cut this one off. So it's straight line for the most part. Yeah, there's a dent there I'm gonna have to fix. I don't think I'm going to bother cutting that out. I think I'll just leave it. I don't feel like doing any more to it. Just get the body work done. I'm going to call it a day. I got to run into town and pick up some prescriptions for my wife. So, yeah, that much welding. That was a lot of welding. It's about 3 feet, 3.5 feet of welding right there. So, the spot's still a little warm. But, yeah, it's not going to be fun grinding all that down. There's a couple areas like right here. This ended up, even though I had it flush, as if you weld thin metal, you know that it'll pull together and create a valley. Well, it did just that there and over here quite a bit. Even though I spaced out my welds and let it cool, and it did it a little down here, but mostly right there is the worst spot. There and right there. That's not going to be fun to get in and grind. I did get this corner reshaped. Got that one reshaped. So, alright, I'm going to call it a day. I need to get cleaned up and go to town. So, I don't know if I'll come back after I get it all ground down and show you, get the body work done. I did have to put a tie down strap on it to pull it back in straight, and I had a level across it to make sure it was straight. Oh, yeah, I'm tired. All right, I'm out for now. Well, back at it. This is the driver's inner fender well. All those black spots are low spots. This section here, all the way around to there, is a new filler panel I welded in yesterday. Debating on whether to cut this hump out and lower it down so it's nice and smooth to match the inner fender well on the passenger side. Haven't decided. It's a lot of work. Still trying to get all this, you can see that filler panel better, all this undercoating off on this side. I did get my stripper fixed. One of the brushes. Okay, welcome back again. I'll show you what I'm working on. Sorry, my nose is running. I've been working on the inner fender again. I'll just turn the phone around. Went ahead and cut this piece out. I've got pictures I'll post in the video. Got the new patch welded in. Had some issues with burn through, so it took a while to fill those. Filled some holes I missed when I was grinding. That one really took off burning through, even though I had my welder set low. But yeah, this piece is cut out, so I don't have to worry about that raised lip anymore. But I'll save this piece in case I need it for something. So, yeah, I'll get this all ground down and then start using body filler. Well, you can really see that dent right there. I haven't decided. I think it's going to be a pain in the butt to lower this, because this is low, this is low. This has a high spot right here. It's like a bridge. And I tried hammering all these out. Got some out a little bit. This wouldn't go down. I'd need to use the shrinking disc to get it to go down. And this to come up more. I would definitely need a shrinking disc to get this to come up more, because I tried hammering it out. It just did not want to budge. Still a little bit low here, not bad. It's just right there. And a little bit right there. Right there's one. Everything else, there's a low spot there. It's got a ridge right there, just a high spot. And it's low here, high, normal. It's kind of waved. Oh well. I don't care. So yeah, I'm gonna clean these up, these welds. I thought if I cut this out here where it's flat, and along here, and up this edge, I could hammer the sides flat, just cut it off back here, cut the sides off, hammer this as flat as possible, put it in the shrinker or stretcher, whichever way it needs. I could hammer more of this out, and this one, because it would have some relief with this being gone. I don't know if I want to invest that much time. It's probably worth it overall than trying to fill this much, because that's going to take about 3/16 of an inch of filler on both sides. I don't know. I'll eat some lunch and I'll think it over. I know I keep saying that, but yeah, I do keep thinking it over, believe me. Trying to decide what's going to be more work, what's going to be quickest. So, yeah, I don't know what they hit right here that chewed into it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 deep gouges, and then 4 gouges over there. This one right there and this one seem to be the deepest. That second one and third one. I guess there's 5. I can't count. Anyways, I'm going to pause it for here, or stop it here. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, it's a lot shinier now. I went back over it with 80 grit, yeah. And I finished out my welds on my patch, and a couple that I had to go back and spot fill. But everything's ground down with 80 grit. One thing is this pocket is no longer needed. And I'm debating, do I cut it off here, make a patch to bridge it? I even thought just cut it out, flip it upside down, weld it back in, and then just take care of this edge. With a grinder, if I need to. Because this was for the dimmer switch for the headlights. Only problem is there's one staple or two here that hold this rubber strip on. That one doesn't want to stay. Of course, the staple for it is ripped out. But yeah, on the passenger side, there, as you can see, there's no indent because there's no reason for it. But since my dimmer switch is no longer mounted on the bottom side of the firewall, it actually gets mounted up inside. Over here, it'll be mounted. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, it was mounted up here before. And through from the bottom. So it won't be that way now. It'll be mounted over here from the inside. So I don't need that hump. I don't know if it's even worth worrying about modifying that or not. I just want it to have a nice smooth flow like the passenger side. Let me see a piece of cardboard. My template material. So yeah, that would be something like that, and then this would be filled in. I don't know. Because if I do that, how am I going to remount the rubber insulation strip? Because those staples, I don't know how they stapled them through the steel. But anyways, I think I'm going to call it for today. It's getting kind of late. I've only ate once, so I need to go in and eat some supper. And I'll be back on it tomorrow. Tomorrow's body filler day. So, if I don't decide to modify that. So, anyways, that's where I'm at. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night for now. Okay. I'm out of breath from cleaning the shop up. But I'll turn the camera around. Bodywork is done on the inside. That was a chore. Some areas took three coats. Now I gotta finish stripping the inside, sand all this black paint off, and grind a couple of welds, and then body fill a couple areas. I'm not going to worry about it because it's the inside. I guess I did more on this one on the inside than I thought. Okay. So, that was a chore cleaning up. I hate doing body work like that. But it's all feather edge down to 80 grit. I'm going to put some primer on it. I got to go get some. And that'll be tomorrow's task. Get some primer and get on there. I'm going to wipe it down good. Oh, nose is running because I've been sneezing because of the cleaning up the dusty mess from it. But I made good progress this afternoon. I'm happy with it. It's all that matters. So, I don't know how long this video is getting to be. I didn't bother to film any doing body work. I probably should have. Maybe I will on the inside of the fender. And we'll see from there. But yeah, I don't know how long this video is. Okay. I didn't manage to finish sanding things yesterday. I did a live on TikTok. So I'm going to do it today. This is what it's at. So it's had about 24 hours to set up. So it's ready. I'll put you in the tripod. Oh, come on. Open up. Where the heck is with my tripod now? There. Jammed for some reason. Alright. This will be loud. When I edit it, I'll turn the volume down. Yeah. Using my 6-inch sander. My earphones on. Cover up my soda. There. Trying to wipe some of the dust off so I can feel what I got. That area. This area, this corner here. Okay, once I go over it with 80 grit, I'll be good. Alright. drilled that hole, those two holes. Try to. I'm going to take a break. Oh, I deserve one after that. Yeah, these discs. They plug up from that. Undercoating so fast where there was just residue. So on this one, I'll go ahead and cut that area off because the center's still good. You can see where this one broke when it hooked. That one's trash. This one's trash. That's caked. Okay. Going for a break. Alright. Got my copper spoon sitting here. I need to clean that up. Put it behind that rust hole and try and fill it. That was easier than I thought it would be. Gotta do the other one. Done. Piece of cake. Didn't have to chase the hole too far. That's hot. Alright. I will grind those two welds down. And then I can primer both sides and then paint it. Something smoother than that. Let's do that box. That one's pretty smooth. There we go. That's 80. That's smoother than that. Okay. Oh, that is an 80. Okay. Two. Didn't need to do it. Good. All right. Let me grind this down. You've seen me grind before, so I won't show it to you. I'll go ahead and pause it. Show you after I'm done. Okay. Time for primer. Okay. bit. Alright, that's it. I'll give it a light scuffing and then paint. I'm going to paint the inside first, the tractor gray. Because if I paint the outside first and then I lay it down to paint the inside, I'll scratch the outer curve. So, anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this week's video. It's going to be a long one. I'm going to edit as much as I can. Get things cut down. So, try and be under an hour. I know I'm over an hour now. So, thanks for joining me. Glad you came by. Check it out. Give it a like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Help spread the algorithm, because that's what eBay bases things on. So if you'd be so kind to do that for me, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good week this week. Stay safe out there and be blessed. I'm out of here.